I hope everyone is able to hear my voice. So, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for this exclusive webinar. Today, we are going to cover what mastering ads is from creation to conversions with all the real-time insights. And I'm very excited to be your host for today's session. It is specially designed for our incredible WSI ICs, and it's always being very inspiring to connect with such a talented group of people who are kind of digital marketing leaders in the era. So I'm quite confident today for today's session. We are going to provide you with various valuable insights to drive even greater results for you and as your client as well. So, see, meta ads today have become a kind of a cornerstone for building, say, you can say, brand awareness, driving engagement, or ultimately delivering, measurable results. So, whether you guys are looking to, increase your conversions or maybe improve your ROI or strengthen client retention, so this session is designed for you guys. So that's exactly what we'll be diving into today. So in this session, we'll be, talk about equipping with actionable strategies to create impactful meta ads, track the success, and in the world of PPC, how meta ads is evolving according to the market stats. So and apart from that, I would like I like this webinar to be an interactive as possible. So please feel free to share all your thoughts and questions throughout the webinar. So use the chat box, Q&A session, and we are going to address them during the end of our session in the Q&A session. Okay, so I would really like you to introduce you to Ravish. I believe most of you have been familiar with him. He's been around 12 years with Vidush Infotech, and you would have met him in the global convention as well. So yeah, he's the person today, new face. And yeah, over to you, Ravish. You can take it from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning and good afternoon to all ICs based on the location or based on the country from where you have joined. Today we are conducting mastering meta ads in this webinar. So let's start with the presentation what we have. The agenda what we have set is for this meta ads is getting to know how what meta ads is, then how you can create an high impactful ads for your clients. We have a case study with us in which we can which will share you the how the meta ads campaign was set, what was the results, and what was the industry benchmark which is being published by Facebook, and how we have bypassed that benchmark itself. Uh, those who are old in WSN network, they must have known that the Meta ads was previously known as Facebook ads. During the AI evolution, and the owner of Facebook, Mark, who has started putting a lot of funds on the Meta ads so that the ecosystem can be enhanced uh, for the users or for the business owners, to give them the maximum mileage and maximum reach through the platforms. So Facebook have acquired Instagram and connected the ad vertical from Facebook to Instagram. Then Facebook has acquired WhatsApp as well. So right now, the present scenario is from the Facebook console, you can run ads on Instagram and Messenger as well as on WhatsApp business profile. These are the stats in terms of where the Facebook users was in 2020. They were at 2.8 billion users. Then in 2024, it has jumped to 3.5 billion users. And predicted 2030, it is 3.35 billion users. In terms of ad revenue spends in billions, in 2020, it was $84 billion. Then in 2024, it jumped to $121 billion, and in predicted 2030, it may bypass 180 or $190 billion. So these are the stats where we was in past, where Facebook right now and present, and where it is predicted to grow. Then we can come up on creating and high impactful ads. What are the ways, or what are the strategy, or high strategy by which you can define the correct and impactful ads? The first point is like creating and compelling creatives. On the right hand side, you can see some of the examples which we have shown on the slide. Is first your visuals, the image has to be very relevant with the product. It has to be in higher resolutions. The content should correlate with the product or what you are mentioning on the tagline. And third, and the most important point is call to action button, which is shown below the image ads. Call to action is something in which you intend the user to take action after clicking. He should go on landing page, or he should go on conversion page. Second most important point for this is ad copy and messaging. And messaging, the type of message what you want to pass to the users. The first is the clarity. The second is relevance. Relevance in terms when if you have set up your target audience and content persona on Facebook correctly, then the relevance comes into picture based on the interest or based on the hobbies the user have. The product or the ads can be displayed, and if you are able to add some sort of emotional message, it could be in terms of related to spa products, then then the chances of user probability is getting clicked on those ads and ultimately converting into the conversions are on a higher end. The third and the most important point is always use A/B testing for the impactful ads. It's like you create multiple ad sets or multiple ad copies. You run with a limited budget to see as what is the reach, what is the impression of these ads, and what could be the conversion value, or how the conversion value is coming on that front. And the best copies or best ad copies or ad set which is giving you the good results, which definitely will have a good headlines, visuals, and call to actions, can be selected for the campaigns to launch on the Facebook platforms. Now let's jump to type of ads which you can set on Meta ads. There are multiple types of ads by which you can reach to your target audience or to reach to your target clients. First is image ads. As you see on the right hand side, the example has been shown to the shown for the better understanding. It has one single image, it has one clear call to action, and it has a very relevant text which is shown. This can be used for boosting your brand, for brand visibility, for reach, or some other purpose. Is to simply engage users and to come to your landing pages. Then the second type of ads are video ads. Video ads could be like the type of reels what you see is say about 10 seconds or 20 seconds. This is one of the highly engaging ads on the Facebook platform, because it encourage user to excitement level. If your video ads is very good enough, it will create an excitement in the user eyes, so the probability of the users clicking on those ads and giving you leads are on a very high end. Type of industries, what can be served in these type of ads has been mentioned on the left hand side, which is like retail, e-commerce, food and beverages, beauty and personal care, real estate. Real estate is one of the platform, one of the vertical on which we have run multiple projects for our clients, like the new property launch or the new phases launch in real estate section. And my personal observation is we have seen a higher conversion on Facebook through Meta ads rather than as compared to Google ads, and the cost per click is also on a very economical level as compared to Google ads. Then you have travel and hospitality and automotive industry, in which you can say like a franchise model can have a good reach and conversions. Then used and new cars, these type of clients also have a very good impact on very good results from the ads which they are running on Metas. Then educations, event management, home decor, health and fitness, technology and electronics, education, entertainment, NGOs, fashion apparels, and definitely a gaming. And then the next type of ad is carousel ads, in which you showcase multiple images or videos in a swipeable format. uh, if a product has a story, or if a product have multiple features, then multiple images can be added on this type of on carousel, and it will show to the user one by one, so that it gives more detailed description about the product, and the user has a complete information or take a buying decision before clicking on call to actions. So this is also one of the impactful way of ads. Industries is definitely shown on the left hand side. So retails, automotive, travel, fashion, beauty, technology and gadgets, home decor and furnitures, educations and e-learning, fitness, event management, and food beverages are the best vertical to get a maximum results from this type of ads. Sorry, I just gone here and there in the present slides. Then this is one of the new launch, which is a collection ads. As you can see on the left hand side, there is a video which is getting played, and based on the action in the video, what lady is taking, you can see the byproduct of that particular action which has been shown and just below to the images. So this is highly engaging sort of ads which Meta Ads is providing uh, uh, to browse product directly within the ads and offering a seamless shopping experience to boost engagement and conversion. So this is one of the very latest part which can be definitely utilized by the clients for higher conversion and maximizing reach. Now let's come to a test or a success story, testimonial, or a test case of one of our client, which is Tia Mobility. So let's call this client as Tia, and I will show you some of the interesting facts and the figures, what we have achieved and how we have achieved. So we'll just showcase you the details about the client and how we have make a difference in terms of reach, in terms of conversions, and in terms of sales growth for this particular client. TM Mobile is located is for the just a second is as the name suggests, it's this is client is from Croatia, and the type of product what he sell online is electronics, smartphones, tablets, home appliances, laptops, and this client cater to both business to business and business to client. And the client is selling high tech savvy products on e-commerce site. The site is built on ASP.NET, which has a good shopping experience and add to cart function and sale process. This client has a potential. What it was running, the brand was visible in Croatia, and we thought that there is a possibility by which we can enhance the campaign, optimize the campaign, and reach to maximum audience in Croatia and increase his sale and make him a leading brand in country. During our audit, what we have find out, there were a few points, few areas in which the improvement can be done from our end based on our expertise or based on high level sales strategy. Was conversion rates was low as compared to the spend, and the traffic which was coming was inconsistent, and which can be improved if there were many reasons, like narrowing. There were many reasons by which this can be achieved. Then the budget efficiency is the amount what he was spending and the type of conversion what he was getting. That was some sort of area in which we have figured out a way by which we can improve the both metrics. Then the competitive analysis has been done, and we have seen that they are spending less and achieving higher sales. So we figure out as what sort of strategy or what sort of high level strategy can be uh, can be performed for this client to achieve the results. Goals and objective during our discussion has been set with the clients is to increase his online retail visibility and conversion rate throughout the country with the target audience. Then the return on investment ROIs was benchmark was set to a 25%, which was definitely very high to drive budget efficiency and optimize with the ad spend. Goal three was to take full advantage of sales events, and different sales events like on 29th November, you have Black Friday coming, then there is a Christmas, there is a New Year, there is a summer sale, there is a winter sale. So during this period, we have suggested the client to mix the high selling products and the low selling products through 2 week campaigns, which was being set based on the events or based on the occasions, as per the analysis what we have done while auditing the campaign. Definitely fourth goal, which is very important for each and every client, is increase growth by driving more online purchase and with targeted meta campaigns like meta campaigns and meta ad sets or meta ad types, by which we have to show a growth both in terms of reach, in terms of impression, and in terms of actual conversion value. So internal team have discussed on this, and we have presented the client with an initial solution of first was initial assessment, in which we have audited the audience analysis and the location optimization in terms of in Croatia and major cities where the population is high and the buyer content is on a greater end. Those areas were targeted. Then we have overhauled, then we have changed, come up with a meta ads optimization in which target engagements on Insta and Facebook can be targeted with a specific um, narrow down customer audience. This right now it like in previous times before AI revolution it was very hard, but right now if you know a proper prompt, you can generate all these things through Gemini or through other media or not LLM. Then the conversion optimization was to completely redesign the ad copies, add new type of ad copies for a different type of product which he was selling, so that the conversion can be increased. Then once everything was set up, we run the campaign for say about 1 or 2 weeks, in which we every say about 10 days or every 15 days we used to measure the campaign in terms of what is the ad set which is giving you the higher reach, higher clicks, and the higher conversions. and how we can manually adjust the bids. Then the second was like finding out golden nuggets, ad sets or keywords which are in which we are spending low, but the conversion value was on a higher end. So that was the performance monitoring, which we do as and when required, or as and when we see the possibility of optimizing the ad sets and ad campaigns. This is the stats of that particular client. This complete stat is for 4 months. That is June 2004 to September 2004. So these are 4 months stats what we have shown in this particular slide.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ravish. The stats is from June 2024 to
September 2024. Yeah.
yeah, it's 24.
Yeah, sorry. If I said 25, just excuse
Achha.
me. So it was September 2024. It is 4 month stats in which we have a daily budget set as 46 euros. And the clicks what we have received in this daily budget was 42,537. Click-through ratio is almost 2%, close to 2%. And cost per click was 0.3 euros, 0.13 euros. On 4 month spend, actual amount in euros, what we have spent was 5,501. Reach we have achieved was 3,33,874 users to whom we were able to reach. Impression is something in which you can say as the number of times the ads was shown on the platforms to the users. That was 21 lakhs 52,095. ROIs, what we have achieved in terms of results was 27.14%. The actual purchase count with the amount spent for 4 months was 513 purchase conversions, and the value what we have achieved was 1,49,317 euros. The actual value of 513 conversions. So what we have achieved through this solution is the ad spend for 4 months was 5,501 euros, and the purchase value of this ad spend was 1,49,317 euros, and the percentage on ROS was 27.14%. So that was something very extraordinary results what we have achieved for the client. Measuring success in terms of, you can say that the reach was 3,33,874 with 5,500 euros, and the impression was 21 lakhs 52,000. Uh, the cost per click was 0.13 euros, and the click-through ratio was 2%. Conversion count was 513 conversion count, and the value was 149,317 euros. And if you convert into ROS, then it comes to 27.14% for the end client. In industry benchmark wise comparison, what you see, which has been published as by Facebook, as like click-through ratio is 1.59%, what you get on Facebook meta ads. Cost per click, what you get is 0.70 cents in USD. So that was the industry benchmark, and our results in this particular client, what we have done is we have given the click-through ratio close to 2%, and cost per click was given to 0.14 cents. This we were able to achieve by optimizing strategies like audience refinement continuously, increasing or narrowing the customer, always doing the best practices as A/B testing, retargeting of those users who have not bought the product but seen the product, and definitely doing the content adjustment in terms of creating and compelling content which can tell a story about the client and the products. So We will come up with an QA sessions. And thank you for giving us time to present this webinar.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope you got an good insights from Ravish. It was really great session by you, Ravish. Thanks to you, and thanks all the ICs joining us. Please make sure you drop all your queries into the chat box so Ravish can answer whatever your questions are. In the meantime, Ravish, until people talk about the questions, I would like you to, as a salesperson, we are into marketing and sales. I would, I'm really interested in knowing about the carousel ads. Is Google doing any kind of carousel ads in such case, or it's just the Facebook?
Uh, Google, you have a different type of ads which can be shown, but
Yeah.
carousel type of ads, I'm not sure if they're providing.
Okay. So it is if we think in the perspective of sales, yeah, we have to sell a product. We usually want to have a story behind it, so it becomes easier for us to sell products in the market. So Facebook, I think this carousel type of an ad gives you a good platform to promote the storytelling method. So it is really interested, and it will what I believe is it will really work into the product industry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And in this,
yeah.
like the last type of collection ads, what we have seen is like if the
Yes.
client is from healthcare or spa, uh, based on the video what we can create and based on the action what the lady is taking, the product can be highlighted. So there are multiple ways by creating and compelling ads so the clients get high traffic and high conversions or high engagement on those type of ads.
Uh, Ravish, we have a question. What was the investment for the creatives that we have made
Uh,
for TR mobility?
This client is working with us from past 2 years. So I assume we have taken say about 3 or 3.5 days once the strategy was defined to have a complete set of creatives because he is selling multiple products in multiple verticals.
So I think Peter here is talking maybe about the amount we have spent for creating the the all the for generating all the creatives. So I think that's something you can share, Ravish.
For approximately for an idea, you can say about 700 to 900 USD.
Okay, okay. So I think that should answer your question, Peter. So this is overall around like in the couple of years, right? The total amount spent in just for creating all the creatives.
No,
7 to 800.
that was first time when we have started it. So it
Okay.
is a gradual process, and definitely there has to be room whenever the new campaign has been set based on the location or on the events whenever it is coming. There is effort-wise calculation which is being charged to the client. If
Okay.
Black Friday is coming, those type of ads has to be created with multiple products. So definitely the commercials are different every time.
Okay. And when we talk about the the designs of the creative, so whatever the ask is required, right? We charge according to that. So
Yeah.
it's not similar like yeah, if we have a require like say we are running a Facebook ads for let's say apparels, fashion and apparels. So price would be different. The hours taken will be different for the designing part. And if we talk comparatively, if we talk about the appliances, the pictures are already there, right? So
Mhm.
it won't take as much as apparels. Getting it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that
No.
the point here is this could always differ according to the business, right?
Yeah, business as well as the type of ads what we have to create. We will give them
All
the
right.
best option for the each vertical or each vertical what type of ads can be placed.
Mhm.
Once we understand what sort of customer they have or what sort of client ICs are having, we
Okay.
can define. So based on like if we are coming up with carousel ads or if we are coming up with video ads, definitely the type of ads will have an higher effort-wise calculation.
Okay.
But this calculation is been definitely is been reduced by Meta Ads itself. They have one more tool by which they generate the textual based ads
Okay.
in the Meta Ads network itself.
So I think that answers your question, Peter. And we have another questions from Rabia that this ad seem to work great for B2C. So do we have Ravish any case studies or cases for B2B in the same domain, like for Facebook advertising only, or maybe in the manufacturing or software?
We will be having one more on automobiles, business to business, B2B, this Kia Mobile and Suzuki, like the franchise, you can
Okay.
say that also we are having. Business to business, B2C is definitely a good proportion if you have a larger client. If you are having a larger client, definitely business to business is can be promoted on this vertical, and it is a very good platform to see. We can get the results very soon by A/B testing, and if we see that if any vertical business to business is able to generate leads or able to engage the users on brand, definitely it's a very good platform for the ICs to use it.
Okay, thanks, Ravish. I hope Rabia is satisfied with the answers. And we have a bunch of questions from Michael here. So the first one is asking, is it possible to target specific user groups based on their interests or activities? He have a prospect that is interested in advertising. He's an health therapist, Ravish. So for health therapist, what would be the segmentations, or you can say filters, according to the interest or activities? How can we target that kind of an audience? Is there any option in Facebook?
We can target the audience on this, say about the profession wise, the people who are, or the hobbies wise, or the interest wise, those who choose the healthcare
Okay.
relevance.
All right.
So that can be used, and then we can narrow down the customer based on the results. It's like the first time you have thought about 100% of
Yeah.
the target audience. Once you run it, uh, after seeing the results, it has to be optimized. It's in the same way as Google Ads work, where once the campaign has been launched on maximize bids for
Mhm.
1 or 2 weeks, then you start optimizing the campaigns and measuring the bids or the cost per click what you have to spend.
Okay. And same question again, Ravish, that Meta is a big platform. We have like Messenger, Instagram ads, WhatsApp ads, and of course Facebook ads. So what would be the the best platform for Michael over here to run his ads for a health therapist? What do you think?
Health therapist, the norms on the Facebook is not as compliance as Google. So
Okay.
health therapist, if you want to run, definitely Facebook Meta ads, you can try it. There are multiple ways or multiple type of ads you can set up. There are multiple type of conversion what you can do. Facebook also provide inbuilt form. Like you are running the ads and you don't want user to go on the landing page. You want user to directly come to a form where he fill his request.
Okay.
So that is also possibility.
So the second question Michael asked is, are the list shown for the type of ads, right? Are those the only ads that are suggested based on its performance? So are those type of ads the type of ad we have shown? Are those the only ones according to performance that we should go with?
We have shown all the type of ads which are available right now on Facebook Metas.
Mhm.
It depends on the client budget, the spending power, or the reach, or the results, what actually the end client is looking from the ICs.
Okay, okay, sounds fair enough. And what is the cost? Third question from Michael is, what is the cost difference between locally targeted ads versus nationwide
Definitely, locally targeted ads will have a
CPC, right?
high CPC than the national. But if the client is local, then it's worth paying high cost per click to get the conversion instead of running the ads nationwide.
Yeah, just not not just the form fill conversions. The
Yeah,
actual conversion is depend on the once we narrow down the audience. So again, this is a very important point, people, because the number of conversions in a part of calls or maybe the forms, it doesn't matter until and unless you get proper sales, right? The
that's
proper
correct.
visits. So it is very important to narrow down the target audience, the people who are gonna visit your store, or gonna buy products from you. So it is very important. No matter the cost per click, it is high, but it's always better to go with narrowing down the audience where you serve. So it is very important part. And I think we are done with Michael, and I hope you got your answers, Michael. So I have another questions from John. John, thank you for the presentation and explanation. You mentioned that the campaign optimization included local targeting, people characteristics, and keywords. What do you mean by keywords? Since Meta platforms doesn't have variables to be configured, configuration for selecting the keywords. Are you talking about keywords on ad content only? So it's a very
Keywords,
interesting
yeah,
question for you, Ravish. So what?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Go on, go on.
Keywords on definitely ad sets. There is no keyword as you see on the Google which has been provided. So definitely it's a ad set and the target audience in which you see the reach and the results. There are three parameters on which you have to measure is how what is the reach, what is the impression, and what is the conversion value. So definitely you don't see any sort of keywords in meta ads. That is a very thoughtful question what he has asked. Uh, you can run campaigns. The beauty of meta ads is you can run campaigns if you want to build, say, if there is any new client which is just entering into the market and he want his brand visibility to be in front of the user eyes.
Okay.
So Facebook Metas give you an option to have, like, if you want to reach to say about 2 lakh people, this is the spend in which the impression or the ads will be shown to the user. So show based on the ads which is shown to the users, the amount has been deducted from the budgeted amount. The amount is not reduced based on the number of clicks, but based on the number of impression or the reach what Facebook Meta is providing to the users.
Okay. Okay. I hope it answered your query, John. And his again, he has a different question. So can you, Ravish, elaborate a bit more? So how did you tell stories to potential customers using images and the videos? So give an example for a specific product like a mobile computer, or select an example from one story you have clearly in mind. So I think what I believe here is talking about the carousel ads only. So how are you gonna tell the story in the carousel ads in that feature? Can you just elaborate on that a bit more?
Uh, you can say you can say that the computer which has been used by your kid is also used by your father or your grandparents. So the journey of that particular technology is one of higher life cycle. There are other ways by which you can tell the story is like you have a social post on Facebook, and then you can boost that social post as a story to the users. So not only ads, but on sponsoring on the stories what you are publishing on your official Facebook pages. That also is a very effective way to tell the stories to the users.
Yeah. So the point here is it just has to be a little bit engaging. So people try to scroll down all the images. So that's the point, Ravish, here, right?
Yeah, see if you have different variant of laptops,
Okay.
then the carousel ads can be used or collection ads can be used. If you have one product which has some sort of story or it has multiple uses, then the carousel ads can be used.
Okay, so as you mentioned, the example about the computers that can be used by multiple users, just say
Mhm.
multiple. Yeah, you have you can the kids can use it, and father and the parents has the advantage of getting parental control over it. Just an example, and the there is an the blind maybe the
That yeah,
old people can use it. Yeah.
The type of high strategy or high thought process can be discussed one-to-one basis, because that involves a lot of thought process, which we have to put into picture. So on the fly, I won't be 100% correct if I'm saying something.
Okay, okay, sounds fair. Uh, I think I don't have any question in spare. Right. So this is, I think we don't have any spare questions in this.
Yeah, so if
Okay.
thanks for your time. If you have any questions, you can drop us an email, one-to-one basis, or if you need any sort of success story or case study, you can let us know. We can send it across to you.
Yeah, and can you just tell people, tell the ICs that we do like how can we do Facebook audits for them? Is it possible, or what is the situation?
On Facebook audits, we will need the access of Facebook ad campaign, which is at present, which
Mhm.
can be given access on our official email ID. Once we
Yeah.
see the actual campaign as how it is working, then only we will be able to produce the audit.
Okay. And is it like they can share the just the read only access, right?
Yeah,
So
yes.
we can't change anything. So to maintain the transparency, it is very important to you guys to share the read only access. So we can't make changes, but we can analyze it accurately and give that with the forecast. Okay. All right. Thanks. And what is the the result or the we can say monthly report? How does that work in here?
Monthly results, we use the Facebook ad set report itself, and give us the visual or high level of understanding for the user as what was the basic is what was the spend, what is the reach, what is the impression, and what is the conversion. So conversion value definitely for the e-commerce site has been tracked from GFO and other places which needs to sync correctly. So the conversion value has been created on an accurate basis.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Ravish. It was really an insightful session for me as well. Of course, for our all our ICs, and I would thank all the ICs for showing so much attendance to this and for the beautiful questions you guys asking. And I don't have any more questions left in spare, so I think we can wrap up, Ravish.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
Any final thought is if the audience is on a higher end, we can they can definitely suggest us what is the next topic on which they want to have us to present the webinar. They can drop us an email, and we will definitely come up with their request.
Okay, okay. Thanks everyone. If you want, any topic to be explained in depth, or if you want any, case studies, use cases, the experience we have in Facebook, not just Facebook, in any other like Google ads, maybe TikTok ads, Snapchat ads. We are into all the things into included in the maybe PPC or SEO. You can directly come to us. You can contact Ravish, either Ravish or me. And definitely we're gonna help you out with the situation. And thanks again. Thank you so much, everyone,
Thanks.
to join.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks for your time, and take care.
thanks. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye.